Hello, 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 and welcome back to my continuing Super Metroid run with no specific target except to beat the game and enjoy showing it off. Definitely not a speedrun. Last we left off, I had taken the long way to return to Norfair with the power bombs, and recently opened a map station to reveal just how much of Lower Norfair was left to find. Note that black-shaped face-like object at the bottom of the screen right now. That indicates a boss fight, so most likely that's going to be my next target. Of course, actually let me pull up the map again as soon as the intro stops. Notice that it's also completely disconnected from the other blue segments, so once again, this game isn't holding my hand completely. I have to go and explore, which is part of the fun of it. Yay for speed running! Well, speedy running, not speed running. I can now just run through that hallway. And I can't yet get through this door to see what's on the right, so let's go through the left side, so let's go through the right side. There should be a down area right here. So let's go through it. And I'm definitely ignoring some areas I've been to before that I could potentially revisit right now, because I'd like to actually move forward with the game's story. Or with the game's main quest right now. Oh, freezing these lava enemies is so satisfying. Now, I don't know if there's an elemental damage system at play here or not, that ice deals more damage to fire or not. All I know is freezing those guys in one shot is satisfying, considering how irritating they used to be before. I'm getting a lot of these, and I wonder what's through here, because I clearly looked at it last time. Oh, there we go. It was a locked door, not a yellow door. Well, speaking of yellow doors, here's one. Notice the ridge spines and the face of some kind of animal there. Also the pit of lava, which hurts excessively to jump into and slows my movement like you'd typically expect. So I'm not going to be able to immediately push on in this direction. That face is going to block my path here. There's still the matter of the actually more obvious pathway to have gotten out by, which I didn't take, so let's go back that way and check it out. I'm pretty sure that was a locked door facing me as well, but maybe I was wrong. I cannot tell you how great it was to be able to shoot down when playing this game. Super Metroid I played before I ever played the original Metroid, but I didn't get to beat it at the first time I played it, since I was playing it on an actual Super Nintendo at my uncle's place. I found a Metroid NES ROM that I could play much sooner than I actually got Super Metroid on mine, and gave up out in frustration after just a little while. Being able to aim in all 8 directions is a godsend. Okay, so I've already tried this path and hit a dead end here. But, and if I recall correctly, this path was, yeah, there wasn't a path here at all. So let's see what the, what's blocking my way on the other side. Maybe it's something that no longer is an actual obstacle. Okay, and let's see what is blocking my way. No, it's a real obstacle, right? It's power, it requires me to use a super rocket. Okay, there's a southern passageway that could potentially be accessed in the hallway back from here. Let's check that one out next. I have to go left here. Now, I'm pretty sure this is the same area that required speedrun boots before, and oh yes! Recall how it opened these power bomb slots for me just to tell me what I needed. Well, now I have the power bomb, so now I can go deeper than I was before. And clearly these enemies are going to stop me from getting a speedy start, so let's wipe them out. Just in case I need exactly that. Nope. Didn't have to kill anything. But I wanted to. Okay. Next room over. Another one of those rooms that you're really happy you have the speedrun boots for. And wouldn't you know it, that's significantly closer to my original goal. Let's go ahead and pop the saves. I'm brave. I don't need to save. Let's just go. Because I just happen to know that I'm at least fairly sure. Yes. Notice all the dead skeletons, a pit of acid, a wall of spikes, and oh Christ! It's Crocomire! The way this boss works is if you shoot him in the mouth with a charge shot or a missile, he backs up a square. If you shoot him with a super missile, he backs up 3. And he always keeps advancing a little bit. Oh yeah, and then when he spits those things, it's your way of recharging ammo in case you don't have the charge beam. Because the charge beam is not actually a required item for this game. So the real question, of course, is how do you win the fight? Notice those bricks crumbling under his feet? That should be a clue. His pitiful screams as he drowns in a pool of acid. And his face melts. And I'm gonna leave him suffering in agony. Much like Obi-Wan did to young Anakin in Star Wars 3. Okay, I'm not sure. Maybe I can speed run my way across to the right and fly out of here, or wait a minute. What the fuck? Ah! It's Skeleton Crocomire! Which incidentally is actually just a skeleton and not gonna kill you. But pretty good cat scare there, no? And that's literally all that I'm getting out of this fight, is the ability to continue on to the left. But there happens to be an item pickup on this side, which I'm going to go for. Now, you're supposed, quote-unquote, to wait for the item that lets you traverse these grappling points. But I'd rather have the health sooner, and I'm fairly sure I can get out of here alive. Because, sure, I'm taking mild acid damage, but, I mean, it's very mild. Compared to how much health I have. And this will save me a return trip too. Of course, I need to be able to jump out of the acid. Alright. Again, another one of these passageways with no possible way up. Unless I'm gonna learn how to fly pretty soon. Heading right. Yeah, let's save it here. We just beat a boss. That's always a good reason to save. If I was actually attempting a speedrun, I probably wouldn't save here in all fairness, because, you know, very little is accomplished and not expecting to die anytime soon. Of course, that usually is supposed to say right before you die, so, you know. Let's head on through, since we can't go up and to the left. 2 pathways. We can go down a long shaft or left. I vote left, since once we go down, we probably can't come back up. Okay. Can't go there because the door is blocked by a green missile panel, so on we go. Acid tides. Oh, got it. The missile pack. And just because I'm suspicious, I'm gonna do one of these. Reveal any secrets that might be hiding around here. Nope, no other vulnerable panels. Abominable panel. Alrighty. I'm actually taking care to avoid a little bit more acid damage here because I do not want to get more injured. Down we go. Now we wipe out this debris so that we have a running start area. Get a running start. Forgot to jump, but it's okay. We'll totally fix that next time. Go back. Fire gremlins. And running jump! Oh wow, just enough height to make a platform. And this is the item that we've been waiting so long for all of those gray blocks. We now have a grappling beam. And that does pretty much exactly what you would anticipate. Lets you grapple onto grapple points and swing along. It also has limited usage as a weapon. Unlike weapons that deal, unlike your main laser, which can deal damage consistently, and so, you can beat up on an enemy until it dies. With this weapon, at least I'm fairly sure, it either kills the enemy outright or does no damage. I wonder if I actually have to use the wall jump there. I'm pretty sure it's possible to just do it straight. I'm fairly sure the game only requires you to wall jump in one area, if ever, and that's an Easter egg more than anything else. Way too preoccupied with trying to do things super fast, and it makes me slow down in the end. Alright, this is that area on the top platform, and I've just worked my way back here. So, let's get out of here. And now I can probably access this higher up area. Actually, now I'm curious, could I have forced these guys to spawn and then chase me much, much higher, then frozen them in place? No, wouldn't have worked. Because they would have refused to spawn correctly. Maybe it's possible, but it's obviously not as easy. But I can grapple onto this guy, which incidentally I cannot kill, because I don't have the damage on this thing. To make it into this room, which I think has something valuable. Yeah, super bombs. Totally good. Or power bombs. Till I have the X-ray scope, it's just my way of making sure there's no secondary hidden room. Well, next stop, I think, will be all the way on the surface. Recall that there was a pool of water with a single rocket pack in the middle and gray blocks on either side. That seems to be the next logical place, but first, let's explore this new area that I never actually got around to while we're in Lower Norfair. And then we'll make our way back to the surface. Oh, perfect. Exactly what I needed. An energy refill station. Being 300 energy down and all. Yeah, I probably didn't need the grapple hook to get through that particular lava pit. Could have just done it the long way. Okay, so again, this is leading me back to that same, I'll just show you on the minimap, area that had the large fire pit that I couldn't get through. I could potentially swim in the lava and not take damage, but the lava would hinder my movement too much to make any use of it without using glitches. Which I actually know about and totally could do, but won't because that's not the point of this run. Anyway, so let's see. Where to next? That was unfortunate. My controller just tweaked out for a moment. Ooh, kill them all. Actually, not sure why I'm stopping here. I guess I just felt uncomfortable with how little health I had. But yeah, let's quickly make our way back to the surface now, because that would be the next logical place to go. Recall earlier I've been in, when I was in the lava area, and actually, you know what, there's a there's a secret up here, I believe, that I can get by grappling. Recall that earlier... No, I can't reach. Maybe I can. When I was stuck in this, almost this exact same place, actually, because I didn't have the freeze beam, there was a tall vertical passageway that I was able to access. But that vertical passageway required me to use the freeze beam, and that got me to the surface, and that's around the same time and place that I got power bombs. Well, that's probably going to be my fastest route to the surface right now, so that's where I'm going to head. Ah, I didn't mean to shoot twice. Alright, well, this is me trying too hard to do things fancily when I can just do them the old-fashioned way. No, and the old-fashioned requires for me to go around a long area. Let's try this one more time and then give up. Come on, come low. Okay, there's something to work with. Can't reach it. Frozen way too far out. I don't know why I even attempted that, but there we go. To the surface, and then charge across. Boom! Got into the secret room. And it's just a rocket pack. Probably not worth the effort I put into it, but whatever. I feel cool that I did it. And feeling cool is worth a lot to me, since it's all I have. Ooh! This time it actually paid off. There was a secret hidden here. Let's see what it is. It's actually better than just a secret. It's not only a rocket pack, which I just accidentally came across because I was shooting everything, but also a reserve tank, which is going to boost my maximum health. And I always am a fan of greater maximum health, since I kind of am frivolous with the way I spend it. I'm so doing badly in this segment. You know what? Fine, just get me out of here. I don't care if I'm dying. Because I happen to know for sure that there is a energy recharge station at the base of the shaft that I'm going to be heading out from. All the way at the left of the tall hallway tunnel thingy. Alrighty, off we go to the left. So thus far, let's see, we've accumulated many different tools to explore with, but we are currently stymied on that dragon-like mouth area in the base of the lava, where my movement is restricted by fire, or lava, I guess. We're also stymied in another front by water, where I blew up the tube, but couldn't move around freely, even though there's very clearly more to explore around it. Finally, we were until recently stymied by one grapple point that was there was no obvious way around, which now appears to actually have a way around, so, you know, because I have the grappling hook. So let's find out just how restricted we are, and more importantly, what there is behind it. Actually, I am getting pretty close to the limit of my time. At the very least, let's try and get back to the surface area and across that little bridge. Or maybe I should leave the bridge for next time. I don't know. We'll see how far I get. Should probably throw another 10 minutes at this. Yeah, so note to future explorers, the way that I blew up this tube, don't do that to yourself. It just makes it much harder to get through here. Once you're ready to explore the water area, blow up the tube then, not before. I did it this time most because I couldn't wait to show you guys that that totally happens, and because I was trying to be true to my original run, where that kind of was exactly what I did. Bombed the glass. I also shot it with rockets repeatedly, but that didn't show because what's the point? Anyway, Onward, onward, onward. Regen health. Yeah, let's do it. I'm not exactly doing a speedrun here anyway. You know what? I figured out what my compromise will be. I will not cross the bridge until next vid, but I will finish exploring this area and picking up the item that I was stymied on because I didn't have the grapple hook. After all, when's the next time I'm crossing through here, right? So, let's go ahead, get the grapple hook loaded. The grapple hook does not have enough damage to kill the light up face reindeer looking thingies, but it does have enough potency to, but me just bumping into them results in getting one-shotted. So, there's that to consider. Alright. Way up, way in. The X-ray scope, and with that, my list of choosable items at the top is complete. This is exactly what the X-ray scope does. You hold Y and it shows you through walls, including... What? This is a hollow room? Where, pray tell, does it lead to? Okay, this wall at least seems solid. And this is my way out. Got it. That's how I'm gonna do it. Just using the scope once on a room tends to tell you most everything you'll need to know about it in general. I have frequently actually beaten the game without ever picking up the X-ray scope, especially when it's one of the two items I often do not collect. Especially when I'm not planning on doing 100% completion, because, well, power bombs are more than enough to do your exploration at that point. But it's a great item to have, and it's been improved on a lot in other variations. It's, in my opinion, one of the things that the Prime series did just fantastically with giving you the scan visor instead of the X-ray scope, and then making it such an integrated way to tell the story. But I digress. That's a totally different game. Yeah, like I said before, we're going to be taking the tall tunnel to get back to the surface. The muddy brown area, or red area, or red swampy earthy area, whatever it's called. Why do I suck so much? Man, I was doing so well in earlier videos with getting my wall jumps right. Now I'm trying so hard to show off and just managing to fall. There we go, now we're out. I hate this room. I hate this room with a passion. I don't know why. Please don't ask me to justify it. It's just one of the most irritating rooms because of how much damage you can take and how easily you can fall and hurt yourself and get bounced around and then slowly chewed up inside those plant things while other things attack you. One of the few rooms I remember where you have to do tiny little hops constantly, otherwise you'll overcompensate your jumps. Needless to say, I'm happy to be out of said room. Okay, let's head for the surface. Just because I like opening doors behind me wherever I go, so I don't have to worry about it the next time through, especially since I had full power bombs going up here right now. This is the area that we needed to cross, and that's where my ship is. I'm going to head back to my ship because I'm almost out of time, so I will need a save spot. And we'll pick this up next time from here with crossing into the wrecked ship area. Notice the fun Easter egg where Samus's duplicates also are looking around with the X-ray visor if you were super running right before you activate it. There's like random power-ups strewn throughout this area too, but I'm probably not going to explore for each of them. Alright, save and quit. That's going to be it for this run. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time.